Are they going to let her on? Yes.
Carlton, short turn to Coxwell and Green.
That's a 506 Carlton streetcar that's been diverted. And that's a look south down Bay Street. And hey there, tonight, the whole damn day is Friday, December 5th. It is 6:20 p.m. The temperature right now is about -1 degree Celsius. There's a truck advertising HP computers. Fighting its way north up Bay Street. That's the intersection of Bay and College right there. I'm going to be... Oh, that one's a cop. Going in a different direction. But before I was so rudely interrupted by that cop, I was saying I'm going to be cutting through College Park here. And we'll be checking out a trio of downtown skating rinks that are open. Well, this first one is actually an ice skating trail. That's the Barbara Ann Scott Trail. With the Aura Tower looming in the background. So I'm going to check out this ice rink or skating trail. Then I'll pop over to the university formerly known as Ryerson, now known as TMU, where they have an outdoor rink. Then I'll probably head along Dundas and make my way down to Nathan Phillips Square. That's the most popular one. The Bentway Ice Trail is not open yet. I don't think that one opens until December 20th. And there's also an ice rink at the Harborfront Center, and there's a few other smaller ones in and around downtown, but these are the ones with the biggest draw, I would say. And for the longest time, this part of the park was always just a giant mud pit to walk through. So the city finally decided to rectify that. And I think they wisely chose this artificial surface. It's certainly going to hold up much better. This area is just north of the Eaton Center and Dundas Square. Yonge Street is just to the east of here. This trail opened back in 2019. And it has an in-ground refrigeration system. I can't pronounce anything to save my life tonight. To keep it nice and frozen over. There was a rink here between 1980, the year I was born, and 2011. That closed due to financial difficulties and maintenance issues. This rink doesn't have a daily rental stand. It's a bring your own skates affair. But there are plenty of benches to keep your stuff, and big rubber mats for walking around with your skates on. quite pleasant in this area. With the lights, the sound of skates, or someone going in the wrong direction.
people's names.
That's Gerrard Street right over there. And it's completely free. This opened, I think, about a week ago. I think it runs hourly or daily between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. I'm trying to remember. I'm not sure when the final day will be. But you've got plenty of time. It literally just opened. Look that one up if you're interested. Gotta head over to TMU University, so I'll make my way over to Yonge. And then it'll be south for a few blocks. It's just cold enough. I think I want to slide a glove onto my right hand here. While I do that, you can check out this calendar of events. They incorrectly labeled Dundas Square. Mission accomplished. What's the point in trying to remove the name Dundas when it appears on every damn sign?
Why not?
This is southbound Yonge Street.
Now you're saying not?
There's a super tall starting to rise. And sadly, Frank Gehry, a Toronto-based architect, one who has a project going up on King West that will be featuring a super tall, passed away earlier today. Yeah. So I'll be making my way south to Gould Street. There's a look just along Gerrard Street. And the Chelsea Hotel, who reported a very healthy amount of business this year. There's been quite the tourist boom to Toronto. A lot of international travelers chose to visit here over a number of American big cities. Their loss is our gain, I suppose. Plus people traveling within Canada opting to do that instead of going south. So after this, I'll be doing a live stream. You should be able to find that on the channel.
I've never been there.
It's that time of year again.
There's a post on Reddit talking about the sketchiest McDonald's in the city, and this one came up a number of times. It's one of a number of McDonald's on Yonge Street that kept getting brought up in that Reddit post.
You're like League of Legends. Or Lego.
A lot of people came out.
That's Gould Street coming up. That's where I'll be crossing.
Part of the song that I like.
It's a claw machine arcade that will take a whole lot of your money in a very short amount of time. That's the Student Learning Center. I did a walk through this campus 2-3 weeks ago on the channel. But this skating rink is apparently open from 10 till 10 as well. And like the one at College Park, it is unsupervised. And there's no rental facilities. It's at the Devonian Pond. Let me know if I mispronounced that. I think they just call it Lake Devo here. And this one has been here since 1978. This is kind of Toronto's third university. The University of Toronto and York are both bigger and more well known, but this one is very centrally located. That caution tape is uglying up the joint a little bit. Not much action going on, but that's neat. There's a bench there where you can put your belongings. That's certainly a lot safer than leaving your stuff on the outskirts. Dogs on the ice. Oh, she's got some figure skating chops. Disney's Dogs on Ice. Come on, do a triple axel or something. There we go, that was something. Now it's going to be south to Dundas Street. Then I'll head west. And south into City Hall. And Nathan Phillips Square. Well, not into City Hall, but Nathan Phillips Square is one of the city's biggest and most well-known, well, maybe not biggest, but most well-known outdoor public skating rink is. Captured it on a few live streams, but this will be my first time recording it in a regular video this year. There's Dundas Square across the street. Looking not very festive. They've got nothing up this year in terms of decorations, at least not yet. You can enter Dundas Station right here.
I know, yeah. It's our dad.
Of his salvation. God wants to turn the bitterness of your sin to the sweetness of his
There's the Eaton Center across the street.
I will grant with to sit with me on my throne. Also overturn sat down on his throne. The Bible says in Christians, the important time of the voice of you are God, their children, and have overcome them. For he who is in you is greater than he who is in the world. You can overcome through Jesus Christ. You know, it says in John 16:33, he said, these things I speak to you, you know that in me you might have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but be of good cheer, for I have overcome the world. And he overcame it for you, because God is a God that cares about you. He knows you by name. He knows every word that is off your head. He knows every word that is on your sword.
Well, that guy said hello. I think I've seen him before down near Bay in Front. I like the markings on the street there. It's kind of a neat shot. Run, run, run. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to alter the audio at Nathan Phillips Square. I tend to blast a lot of non-YouTube friendly music. So just a heads up in advance. We've still got a little bit of a ways to get there. Rather than go southbound Bay Street and take the shortest route there, we'll cut through Little Tokyo a little bit.
all the options.
Para music, records, and CDs moving in over there. That's interesting. At the start of the video, we caught a 506 Carlton going north on Bay Street, and there's one now. They're diverting for some track work on College Street. Solid driving. These guys got to turn their lights on. This area has been dubbed Little Tokyo. There's a rather... What the hell was that guy doing? Wish I caught that. There's a high concentration of Asian restaurants, a number of which are Japanese. This place is excellent, the Kimchi House. There's the Yubi. It's an excellent all-you-can-eat Japanese barbecue. Okay, I'll go one more block. I'll have to try that Thai restaurant. Super bait. Gotta be 19 to go there. Hong Shin has been a staple of this area for a while. This, I believe, is Center Street. That'll be a shame if Hong Shin has to close. Hopefully they relocate. Looks like there's plans for a 41-story building there. The Textile Museum of Canada. Oh, there's a big Ontario courthouse that just opened up right here on the left. Jewish settlement and religion. Looks pretty clinical to me. And at Nathan Phillips Square, they're holding the cavalcade of lights. Yeah, they've got the metal detectors. There's a company called Extract One Technologies who makes an AI detector that when it scans you, it doesn't just rely on the metal detection, but it'll know if you have anything on you that's a threat. A fairly high degree of accuracy. We're starting to see them pop up in schools and hospitals. It speeds up the airport process. I'm all for it. You can also put two and two together a lot better than people can. Like if someone is bringing a weapon that they put together, like a 3D printed gun that's in multiple pieces, can better detect that. And it's a Canadian company. Not just saying that because I have some stock in it. Okay, maybe I am. Just have to get past Mr. Winston Churchill here. I'll be in Nathan Phillips Square to check out the very underwhelming cavalcade of lights, but we're really here for the skating rink. Once upon a time, this whole area was part of the original Chinatown. This skating rink opened back on November 29th, and like the other ones, it's from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. You can rent skates here. Adults are $15, I think. Children 12 and under are 10. You do have to leave some ID if you're renting. So now you just can't buy a pair of shitty used skates for 15 bucks. It's the financial district off in the distance. And this rink has been here, I think, since City Hall opened in the 1960s. There's City Hall. There's a Desjardins light display over there. It's almost not even worth the effort walking over there to see it. I am going to do a downtown holiday lights video, just saving it for a little later in December. And I'll probably pass through here. The Christmas tree looks pretty neat. And here we go, the famous ice rink at Nathan Phillips Square.
Yo, that's Vincent. ¿Cómo se dice? Me dolió más que la chucha. Porque así me dices tú. O porque soy ranchero. Yo soy del norte, mi hija.
They do clear the ice every now and then. And a Zamboni comes out and cleans it up. Some people ride on skates, perhaps for the first time ever. Some people experiencing the first Canadian winter. Cool stuff. It's something you get the hang of even without lessons. Doesn't take much to get somewhat proficient. Yeah, you take a look at a very nice old City Hall. And you're probably not listening to Elvis, but I am. But there you go, the ice rink at Nathan Phillips Square, as well as the university formerly known as Ryerson. And at College Park, the Barbara Ann Scott Ice Trail. you're wondering where you rent the skates from,
Attention, attention,
your
it is
answer?
time for ice maintenance. Please exit the ice and stand behind the yellow mats. Once again, it is time for ice maintenance. Exit the ice as fast as possible and stand behind the mats. Thank you.
Well, just in time. If you wish to support the channel, there's links to my Patreon and YouTube channel membership down in the description. I've got an Instagram account at Johnny Strides, and there is a super thanks button appearing down below if you wish to say thanks that way.
Once again, it is time for ice maintenance. Please exit the ice and stand
Yeah, get
behind
off the
yellow
ice,
mats.
you bums.
Please do
It's
not
time for
sit
ice maintenance.
on the edge of the ice rink as the Zamboni does come
Stop
close.
sitting
Thank
on
you.
the edge of the ice, you bums. The Zamboni's coming. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Yoink.